On a craggy cliff overlooking the restless sea stood the old windward lighthouse, its once proud beam now flickering weakly like a dying star. For decades, Edgar, the solitary lighthouse keeper, had tended to its light, a task he had embraced after the tragic loss of his family in a storm. The villagers whispered of the lighthouse's haunted past, but Edgar paid them no mind. He found solace in the rhythmic crash of waves and the salty breeze that swept through the crumbling stones. One stormy night, as rain lashed against the lighthouse, Edgar discovered something unusual. Amidst the clutter of old nautical charts and rusted tools, he stumbled upon a weathered journal, its cover cracked and pages yellowed with age. The entry spoke of a former keeper, a man tormented by the whispers of the sea, claiming that the light was not merely a guide for ships, but a beacon for something far more sinister. As the wind howled outside, Edgar read on, captivated yet unnerved. The journal detailed strange occurrences, shadows flickering just beyond the lighthouse's reach, whispers carried in the wind, and boats mysteriously vanishing into the fog. The final entry was a chilling warning. The light must never extinguish, or the keeper will pay the price. Dismissing it as the ramblings of a madman, Edgar returned to his duties. But that night, as he lit the lantern, an eerie fog descended, swallowing the lighthouse whole. Unease crept into his bones. The light flickered violently, casting elongated shadows that danced against the walls, twisting into grotesque shapes. Edgar felt eyes upon him, watching from the inky blackness. Suddenly, a loud crash echoed from below. He rushed down the spiral staircase, heart pounding, to find the door flung wide open, the tempest raging outside. And then he saw it. A ghostly figure, pale and shimmering, standing at the cliff's edge, beckoning him with a skeletal hand. Panic surged through him as he realized it was the former keeper, trapped between the realms of the living and the dead. "Keep the light burning," the apparition rasped, its voice carried away by the wind. "Or join me in the depths." Fear gripped Edgar as he raced back to the lantern, fumbling with the fuel. The light sputtered, dimming. The shadows converged, whispering secrets of despair, a cacophony of lost souls seeking solace. He poured in more oil, desperate to reignite the flame, but the light flickered perilously. In that moment, he understood the truth. The lighthouse was a prison, and he was its latest warden. With a final desperate push, he reignited the flame. The light burst forth, cutting through the darkness, banishing the shadows that had gathered around him. The figure at the cliff's edge shrieked, fading into the mist as the storm raged on. As dawn broke, the villagers noted the light shining brighter than ever, but in the lighthouse, Edgar was never seen again. They say on stormy nights, if one listens closely, the whispers of lost souls can still be heard, warning the next keeper of the secret that lay entwined with the flickering flame, the price of the lighthouse keeper's duty.